There's a quiet kind of pain that many people over 60 carry, the kind that doesn't always show on the face, but whispers in every step, every morning stretch, every slow rise from a favorite chair. It's that gentle ache in the knees, the stiffness in the hips, the feeling that the body that once moved so freely now resists its own rhythm. You start to wonder if this is simply how aging feels, if joints that creak and legs that tire are just part of growing old. But what if the story didn't have to end this way? What if the body, even after decades of faithful service, still carried the power to heal, to move, to find lightness again? Science quietly tells us that our joints are like living gardens. They need nourishment, movement, and care to stay fertile. Over time, inflammation, that invisible flame inside the body, begins to smolder, wearing away the soft tissue that keeps our bones gliding smoothly. It's not punishment for getting older. It's a reminder that the body asks for different kinds of love as the years pass. And sometimes that love begins with something as humble as what we put on our plate each morning. One of the most soothing remedies that elders across generations have quietly trusted is the daily use of turmeric, that golden spice once reserved for healing rituals and warm evening tonics. Inside turmeric lives curcumin, a compound so gentle yet powerful that modern researchers call it nature's own anti-inflammatory whisper. When it enters the body, it doesn't shout or shock like medicine. It soothes, it eases, it calms the fire that causes joints to swell and stiffen. The key, however, lies in how we use it, for turmeric on its own is shy. It needs a companion to awaken its strength. That companion is black pepper, containing a natural compound called piperine, which unlocks curcumin's full potential and allows it to flow freely through our bloodstream. A simple ritual, a cup of warm milk or water each morning, a teaspoon of turmeric mixed with a pinch of black pepper, perhaps a drizzle of honey for comfort, becomes not just a drink, but a daily act of healing. Some prefer to mix it into soups, sprinkle it over rice, or stir it gently into tea. What matters is consistency, the quiet promise you make to your body each day. Within weeks, something subtle begins to happen. The mornings feel less heavy. That first step out of bed doesn't come with the same wince. The body feels more willing, the knees less guarded, the spine a little straighter. It's not magic, it's balance returning, inflammation easing, circulation improving, muscles remembering their song. And with movement comes mood. When pain lifts, so does the spirit. There's a kind of freedom in being able to walk without thinking about it, to stand and feel steady, to move through your day with confidence that you once thought was gone. But turmeric alone is part of a wider rhythm. It asks for partnership with gentle motion, the kind that wakes your blood without strain. A slow morning walk in soft sunlight or light stretches before bed helps the body distribute that healing warmth. It's in these simple moments that wellness is reborn, not in grand acts, but in quiet consistency. Science has long shown that curcumin not only soothes joints, but also protects the brain, the heart, and even the mood. It helps the body fight the slow wear of time, reducing oxidative stress, the invisible rust that weakens our cells. Yet beyond chemistry, there's a spirit in this practice, a mindfulness that reconnects us to the ancient truth that healing is not only in what we consume, but in how we live, how we breathe, how we trust our own body again. As days pass, you may notice that your hands open jars more easily, your steps on the garden path feel lighter, and even your sleep deepens. Pain becomes a memory instead of a daily companion. You might catch yourself smiling during your walk, noticing the way sunlight touches the leaves, the rhythm of your breath finding ease. And in that stillness, gratitude blooms. Gratitude not just for the spice or the science, but for the resilience of your own body, which never stopped working for you, even when you doubted it. For seniors who choose this path, turmeric becomes more than a remedy. It becomes a ritual of renewal, a way of saying to yourself each morning, I am still healing. I am still growing. And as that belief takes root, mobility returns not only to the body, but to the soul. You begin to see that aging, in truth, is not a decline, but a deepening, a time when we finally learn how to listen to what our body has been whispering all along. Slow down, nourish me, trust me. There's an elegance in this kind of care, in stirring that golden drink each dawn, in feeling it travel through you like sunlight from the inside out. Many who make this small change find that their lives gently expand. Walks that once ended after 5 minutes stretch into 20. Laughter comes more easily, posture becomes prouder, and the world feels inviting again. The golden warmth in the cup becomes a reminder of the warmth you still carry, no matter your age. It tells you that healing isn't about turning back the clock. It's about stepping into each new day with a softer kind of strength, one that glows quietly from within. So tonight, when you set your cup down, or tomorrow morning when you stir that yellow swirl into your drink, remember that you're not just adding a spice to your diet. You're adding hope to your life. You're teaching your body to trust in gentle rhythms again. You're choosing to walk pain-free not by force, but by kindness. And perhaps in that decision, you'll find what so many elders before you discovered. That wellness after 60 isn't about being young again, but about feeling whole again. So take that sip, breathe deeply, and give thanks for the wisdom of your years, for the quiet power of your own body, and for the golden path that still lies ahead, glowing softly, patiently, waiting for your next step.